Shit, I don't know where that yawn came from.
I need you to go through like one of these times you come up and we'll streamline the fucking buttons so it's not so.
Shit. Fuck.
We can do that right now.
This is great podcasting.
I mean, I'll cut this shit out. Air compressor just kicked on.
Yeah, I think we should probably turn that off.
Yeah, that did really quick, didn't it?
Whoops, a doodle.
Easy to get along with, and I'm sensing you're a bit of a bitch.
Because he's thirsty, dummy.
I fucking knew it! Oh! Bitches. Serious clutch stress that we're giving up! One for my people, two for the show, three for my homies out here grinding on the road. We up in here now, we come to get down. We shutting shit down, get up and get down!
All right, well, fuck it.
Fuck a duck.
Hey, are we recording?
We've been recording.
Oh, okay.
We're 22 minutes in this recording already.
Oh, that's funny.
That's fucking hilarious. I have a lot of editing to do this bullshit. This is the Crack Skull Podcast. Mental health, one glass at a time. I almost fucked it up.
Yeah,
mental
you
health,
did.
Mental health, one glass at a time. That's Tony. I'm Corey. Once again, no Alan. He might be here. Is he down there?
No.
Okay.
Well, he had prior commitments.
He did have prior commitments. We just give him shit because he's our buddy. So
And he's about 4 foot tall.
he's about 4 foot nothing. So we last.
Oh. I say we lad at least.
We last.
All right, so I kind of have an idea.
Okay.
Whether or not it's good or not, time will tell.
You all can be the judge of that. So
I figure that, we say mental health one glass at a time.
yeah,
Well,
it's our mental health one glass at a time, but it should be anybody watching this can kind of relax for a little bit and kind of watch us be idiots and
yeah,
anything else because to us, I think we both think we're the funniest guys in the world because we enjoy each other's company and
oh, I laugh at my own jokes.
this is our mental health, our release from bullshit, from our weeks that we've had and stuff like that. I mean, I'm nobody special. I'm sure you don't think you're anybody special, but
no.
Everybody goes through times where shit's just tough.
Yeah.
We just came off Christmas,
New Year's.
We're working our asses off.
Yeah.
Money's always a situation.
And then right now where we're at, it's cold.
Oh yeah, it's
And
not bad today.
no, today
It's
wasn't
coming
too
up
bad.
though.
Yeah. Like I know on Monday and Tuesday it's gonna suck.
Yeah, you're gonna be outside. You're gonna be cold and everything. So.
Yeah. Out of evil turn into an any.
Yeah. 3 inches of dick and 4 inches of Carhartt.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Or a foot of Carhartt, whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be real bad.
It's gonna be cold.
So, but yeah, so Tony brought this up on the way up here. We talk about our mental health. We don't really give tips and we don't really talk about what people can do to,
or even how we deal with it.
Yeah.
Because is this the best way of dealing with stuff?
Fuck, no, it ain't.
No, it isn't.
Sometimes it leads to more issues.
Exactly, and we came to the realization
A while ago.
a little over a year that hey,
It's been about a year.
yes, we do like to drink, but
It's not what we're about.
and we also just came to the same conclusion that we were drinking too much, and we started to pace ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, I can think back to a video where you weren't here, and it's actually titled Corey Got Drunk. I was fucking sloppy drunk the entire time of the video.
Yeah, I don't miss that.
I don't either. Not even one bit. Now, if I sat here with no one around and I drink, and I'll drink 5 or 6 glasses, and I'm by myself. I'm home. I don't go. This is the reason why I don't go to bars and stuff. I have my own shit here. Someone earlier this week said, or actually yesterday, he's like, Corey, what are you gonna do for the game? Because the game's coming up tomorrow on Monday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit at my house in my studio. I'll have it on the radio. I might have 2 or 3 glasses of whiskey. I'm gonna smoke a cigar and I'm listening to the game.
I'm probably going to be asleep for most of it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, everyone does mental health their own way. They come up with solutions for their own mental health. Some people can't.
Yeah, and
and they do the wrong thing. So,
a lot of people do it, in the not most healthy ways.
right,
And we speak of mental health, but it's your overall health in general.
right,
Because not only do you have the mental health aspect, you have the physical health, you have the emotional health.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not doing really well being physically healthy, let's say you're sick a lot,
Mm-hmm.
or, you're going through some rough times,
Yep.
with your own physical health,
Mm-hmm.
that can play a huge impact on your mental health.
right. Like, why
And-
am I still getting sick? Why can't I get over this? What's going
Yeah,
on?
like-
Da, da, da. I'm too smart to go to a doctor. Yada yada yada.
And it's one of those, why? What am I doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say, you go to the doctors can't figure it out, and it just messes with your head. It's like,
Yeah.
what am I doing wrong?
Right.
So it's all intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the most physically healthy.
Neither am I.
Technically overweight.
Yep, me too.
Oops.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
kind of the hand that was forced on me, though. I would have all the Islander men are kind of big guys anyway, so
Well,
it's kind of the genetics, and it's hard to get over the genetic part of it. So
I have been the weight that I should be.
right,
I do not look healthy.
no,
Like, my frame and everything, being at the 180 pounds that I'm supposed to be at,
right,
I don't look healthy. I don't. And I have no qualms admitting that.
right,
And, I'm sitting, I think right now, right around 230.
okay.
It's,
I think I'm right around there with you, but I'm also like 4 inches shorter than you, so it looks a lot heavier on me than it does you. So
I mean, taking a shower, you can definitely see the gut.
oh yeah,
I'm not
Changing
gonna
my
lie.
shirt, look in the mirror, like fuck, I'm a fat ass.
I got bitch tits.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Like it is what it is, and it's like, well, if I ate healthier, I could probably lose some more weight.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a real hard part because
Have you
quick,
been to the grocery store recently?
dude, I went. What was it? Wednesday?
Mhm.
No, it was Thursday. That I buy. You can laugh, but I get organic cage-free eggs.
Okay.
Just myself personally, how they're raised, I'd rather have them raised more humanely than being stuck in a cage
Right.
their entire lives.
Right. I got you.
But
An egg's just an egg to me. I don't really care. It don't bother me a bit. So
for a dozen
yeah, it's almost $8 for a dozen of eggs right now. For
regular
what I buy is
regular eggs is,
Mhm.
I think they had it for $5.99.
good lord.
I was at Kroger for the Kroger brand eggs, and I went, damn. I looked at mine, $10.
Yeah, I went Thursday. I went up to Food Town. Food Town right around the corner here.
Oh, I fucking
And
love Food
I
Town.
love Food Town. So am I. Sorry. And I wanted some eggs. I haven't had eggs in a while. I was gonna have like a breakfast, lunch
Breakfast
kind
for
of thing.
dinner.
Yeah, no, it's before I went to work, so I was gonna have toast and
Yeah.
bacon and some eggs and stuff and some hash browns. I was like, cool, that's a good get me up, get me started. It's a lot of protein in my system. I won't be tired when I go to work.
Yeah.
For 12 eggs at Food Town, it was $7.45. For 6 eggs,
Fucking hell.
6 eggs was $4.50.
Fucking hell.
For a half dozen, $4.50. And I was like, I want eggs, so I'm gonna buy the 6 because I want egg. And I ate all 6 eggs. So,
Yeah, I typically eat anywhere between 3 to 4 eggs.
yeah. So yeah, it was. I know the price was going up.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
When it got to $4 or $5 for an 18 or even for a 12 count, that was ridiculous.
I mean,
So it's like, man, I'm really trying to not eat a lot of I go eat lunch meat and stuff like that, and it's still
lunch meat
for a pound. It's freaking $8,
is
$9.
stupidly priced.
Mhm.
But I've been asked, what do I do, to try to help control my weight? And I don't eat.
You have a physical job.
Yeah, I have a very physically demanding job.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are more physically demanding jobs out there, of course, than what I do.
NFL linebacker.
Yeah. It's what I eat helps maintain where I'm at currently.
Right.
Do I eat a lot of junk food? No. Now, my
I've
wife
cut back on a lot of junk food.
My wife will straight up call bullshit on that because I like to eat potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I go out to Kroger and I get the Kroger brand.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I have
That's
the time, I go to Sam's Club.
Yeah.
And I get the Members Mark Wavy.
Okay.
Now,
chips are good.
Those chips will last me, a week plus. Because I'm not just sitting there just,
A bag of chips, yeah.
handfuls at a time. I might grab a handful.
Mm-hmm. To go with the sandwich or something.
And then, just munch on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Portion control.
I'm going to eat this entire thing.
Yeah, it's portion control.
Yeah, I just,
Small bowl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just open up the bag.
Yeah.
I keep the bag with me.
I try. I'm really bad about it at night when I come home because I'm hungry when I get home.
Yeah.
I'll sit on the couch and eat Cheez-Its with the dogs because they like Cheez-Its. I like Cheez-Its. We'll sit and eat Cheez-Its together. Next thing I know, we're halfway through a freaking box of Cheez-Its, and I'm like,
oops.
well, I need to put these up because I gotta go to bed soon. So that's a lot of my issues. I come home and I eat and I go to bed, and that's not healthy for me anyway. But when you work until 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning,
You don't want to make a lot of noise.
right? You grab something real quick and simple, and
Well, then,
so
I eat pretty much one meal a day,
yep, that's where I'm at too.
and that's dinner.
Yeah.
For me, it's dinner. And I try to cut out as much of the processed foods as I can.
Right.
There are some that
You
It's
can't-
just-
you have to. It's just not, it is what it is.
it is.
Mhm.
It sucks, but what am I gonna do about it?
Right.
I can't do much.
Nope.
So.
Yeah, I'll eat before I go to work, 10:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'll snack. If I'm really hungry, I'll snack. I'll grab something to snack at work.
Yeah.
And then I'll snack when I get home. But I don't eat I try not to eat a big meal when I come home.
Well, I can't eat before I go to work.
Okay, you get up so early too, so
Yeah. I don't eat lunch because I'm going to want to go to sleep.
Yep.
And then also heartburn
Bathroom.
doesn't work out so well.
Yeah.
Well, and then
That's a lot of my issues. I don't mind going to using public restrooms and stuff, but I got shit to do. I don't want to be gone doing what I have to do for 20 minutes. I'd rather.
I refuse to take a shit in a porta john.
Yeah, you've told me many times. But it's like, guy the other day asked me if I want. He goes, "I'm making chili. Let me bring some chili in for you." No, I'm good, dude. Because first off, I don't know what you put in your chili.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to do to me, and I don't really hardly eat at work anyway. So thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah, thanks, but I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me.
Yeah.
But I'm good. Thank you. But I've always been like that. Like, if we had, potlucks at places I've worked at and stuff before, it's like, I'll eat my shit that I bring.
Yeah.
That looks good. I'm sure it is good.
But I'm going to stick to what I know.
Because I know what it's going to do to my body.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And then, it's just being mindful of, what I'm putting into my body.
Right.
Whiskey, is that the greatest thing?
No.
No.
Is it better than pounding a freaking 12-pack of beer every night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm having a rough night, or if I had a rough day at work, I might pour myself a glass of whiskey.
Yeah. That's your prerogative to do so when you get home from work, because you've already worked your day. See, when I get home, it's, all right, like I said, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to sit and drink whiskey and try to go to bed.
No.
As much as I know it's going to calm me down and kind of mellow me out a little bit from working all night long, it's just sugar sitting in your system and stuff, and it's just going to fuck me all up.
Well, I pour
Yep.
maybe that for myself at home.
Right.
And I'll drink this while I'm fixing dinner.
Yeah.
Doing the little stuff around the house.
Yeah.
Before anything else.
Right.
And it's like by the time that I eat, this is in my system. I'll have already eaten, and I'll be good to sleep.
Right.
But you were saying that you don't really eat when you get home.
No.
So.
Yeah. So I may have, like, I've been really, I told you a while ago, I have pop. Like, if I want a pop, I go buy a pop. I don't keep pop here in the house anymore.
Yeah. Well, like today, you got
I bought a pop when we were driving.
Can of Pepsi.
Yeah. I drank iced tea when I woke up. I went put gas in the car. Grabbed an iced tea.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that you had to put gas in the car.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't start no shit.
Wives. My wife is the same way.
She puts gas in the car. It's just, she drove it, and I was like, oh, I got to take it out in the morning. So.
No, Melissa doesn't do it.
I don't give a fuck.
I do it.
It's easy enough to put gas in the car. Unless you live in New Jersey and have to pump it for you. So.
Makes no sense, but
right,
hey.
whatever. Fucking state rules and shit. But I digress. So, mental health.
So, with all that, so not only do we focus on the mental aspect of it, but you also have to think of your physical health and your emotional health.
Yep.
Now,
I've noticed that my emotional health is directly affected by my mental health.
Yeah. And
like
then your
hardcore.
Then your mental health is,
and it just goes downhill after that.
Is tied directly to your emotional health.
Yep.
If you're going through a really rough patch, let's say I have notes off to my side. I wasn't even thinking about bringing this up yet, but sorrow, grief, and loss.
Mm-hmm.
If you know somebody, that has passed on, you're going to have grief.
Mm-hmm.
And having to deal with that and trying to allow yourself to have that emotion.
I don't ever do it. Which,
in society standards, men aren't supposed to show emotion. And I say bullshit.
I say bullshit to that too, but I've had, in the past, probably 6 or 7 years, I've had about 3 or 4 deaths in the family. And I can tell you, I probably grieved for about 10 minutes total.
It's
sad. I mean, it really is. But it's like, okay, I gotta go. What do you need me to do?
Well, you're
going through something. I need to be there for you. I can't act like this, and you're like that. What do you need me to do? So I'll suck it up.
And it sucks.
And you never deal with it. I never deal with it.
No, I mean you compartmentalize it.
Mm-hmm.
And you bury it somewhere down deep to where you don't have to think about it.
They'll just cut that piece of the colon out later. That's not a big deal.
And it's one of those, hey, this sucks. We need to figure it out right now. How are we going to do that? Let's go ahead and take care of it.
Yep.
And then, I'll take care of myself at a later point in time.
Never works.
No. Never happens.
Because you get busy and everything else, and you think you're past it.
You're not.
You're not. Because you haven't even dealt with it yet.
No.
But life goes on. You're like, okay, I'm good. I'm so good.
The fuck no.
No.
Good? No.
This is kind of, I think I've touched on this before. I don't get excited about anything. I get excited for this. Like, okay, it's recording day. I know what I have to do to get this stuff set up. I know what I have to do. The guys are coming. They'll be here at X amount of time. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I got things going. But regular life, like, I don't get excited about things. Like, it's just part of my makeup. Like, I used to get, like, and I think I have an idea why it is, but I just don't, like, Mandy took me out for my birthday one year, and she's like, it was all secretive about it and stuff, and it's like, she told me, she's like, we're not doing your birthday this weekend, we're doing it in 2 weekends, and it's like, it just ate at me. I was like, let me figure out what's going on in 2 weekends, what's going on around town, and I figured it out, and I took the surprise away from it. It's like, it sucks.
And you're like,
oh. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Hey, it's cool, but
I wasn't like, if I just like let it go and like, hey, this is what we're doing, and then get really amped up and surprised. I'm not an amped up kind of person unless I get pissed off. So,
well, that's something else that we can talk about.
Yeah. So,
but I truly think that as men, especially.
How was that?
Oh, I love 1866.
It's fucking great shit, ain't it?
Yeah,
I moved on to Heaven Hill. I had a little bit left, but
I will pound 1866.
You already have. You already downed one bottle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what? That much left in it?
No, it's gone.
Is it gone?
I haven't opened up the other one yet because
He's afraid to.
I'm not afraid to.
He's concerned.
I really enjoy it.
It does. It's
And
really good.
I don't want my enjoyment of it
Mm-hmm.
to...
Sour.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, this was really good. This
Yep.
is going to be a fucking special
It's like
bottle.
one of your favorite restaurants.
Yeah.
I know when I go to this restaurant, I'm going to get this steak, and it's going to be so good. It's the exact same way every time.
And I'm happy.
Yes.
Let's see. Dealing with grief and loss.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it eats at you.
It does.
And society hasn't quite allowed men in general to be able to stop, take care of themselves
Right.
before, moving on.
Right.
Because we're expected to keep the calm, cool, collected, like, all right, this sucks, let's fucking take care of it.
Yep. I'm the calm in the storm. I have to keep an even keel.
It's like, all right, all this chaos,
Yep.
all right, cool, let's navigate it.
Yep.
And then
I'm the captain now.
And then after everyone else is better,
Right.
you still haven't had a chance to process everything.
Nope.
And then when you go to try to process it, people give you shit.
Yeah. Oh, you're just now thinking about this? This was like a month ago or 2 months ago.
And it's like, I've had to do X,
Yep.
Y, Z. I've had to make sure this got done. I had to do this. Nobody else was within the right mental state to do it.
Yep.
Like, I talked to my mom 2 weeks ago.
Right.
2 Sundays ago when I dropped off the car.
Right.
Because, dropped off the car, bullshit with them for a little bit. And I went, yeah, Melissa has decided that we need to start doing adult things and, start looking at getting life insurance,
Yeah.
filling out our wills, doing all that stuff.
Shit that sucks that you don't want to think about.
And it's just like, I'm still young. I don't want to do it.
Relatively, though. Young.
Right?
Yeah.
I understand.
Your body probably don't feel like it's
Fuck no.
your age, but
My body feels at least 10 years older.
yeah. My
But-
knees are going to go on strike one of these days. So it's going to be bad.
Oh, my back will.
My knees are like, some nights are just like, fuck you, buddy.
Well, my mom and stepdad, we all got to talking, and it was, we got around towards the wills, and I was just like, well, my dad has said, out of all of us kids, he wants me to be the executor because I'll keep the
peace and everything.
I'll keep the calm head. I'll be cool-headed about it.
Yeah.
Because I'll take care of the situation and deal with it later. I went, well, that's kind of fucked up.
Right.
But my mom even went, before I married, my current stepdad, I was the executor, not my sister. My sister's firstborn. But I'm the most calm, cool, collected.
Right.
It's just like, well, that's kind of fucked up. And then we got on to my grandfather, and within the family, my uncle had passed.
Right.
So my uncle was originally going to be the executor for the last surviving grandparent. Now that that's not an option, my grandfather has decided that it's going to be my one aunt.
Okay.
Because I only have one aunt on my mom's side. And then my mom.
Yeah.
The uncle unfortunately passed away. So I'm talking to my mom about it, and I went, I understand why Grandpa wants my aunt to be the executor, But my cousin, who's older than me, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
She has all the access to everything. She, goes to the store for them.
Mm-hmm.
She
helps out more than.
Well, no, she quite literally has all the information on my grandfather.
Right.
She can get into anything that she needs to. She can... I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure if a check needs to be signed, she can sign a check.
Right.
Like, I honestly think that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she needs to be the executor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing against my aunt.
She's already there doing it.
She just knows everything. Yeah. When Grandpa passes, you and my aunt aren't going to be the most level-headed.
No.
Neither is my sister, my cousin. I will have to deal with it my own way, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with that.
Right.
Because it's going to be my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to suck.
Yeah.
But, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Exactly.
But she goes, well, if you're that worried about it, why won't you talk to Grandpa and be the executor? And I don't want to.
Right.
I want to have the ability to grieve.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes you got to pull yourself out of the situation.
I want to be able to be the one that breaks down.
Right. That's like in my house, or my family, when my mom was redoing her will, because all my grandparents are gone now.
Mm-hmm.
She came to me and she's like, hey, I'm redoing my will, and you and Kelly, my sister, I'm making the executors of my estate.
Okay.
That's cool. She said, do you have a problem with that? I said, no. I said, here, let's do this. I said, Kelly lives closer. You're in Westerville. She's in wherever she's at, but she's a lot closer than I am. I said,
I thought she was in Columbus.
who? My sister?
Yeah.
Far east side. It's like
Oh, like Pataskala area.
Past I can't remember where she lives at.
Hebron.
Zanesville.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I think you might be closer.
Yeah, but it's still, for me to get from here to there, it's still 2 hours. It's like Kelly for an hour, so to Westerville. So I just named Kelly. As long as Kelly keeps me keeps me in track of what's going on, and we have equal say of what happens.
Yeah.
Let Kelly do it, and she says, "Hey, this is what's going on. We need a decision. This is what I'm thinking. What do you think?" As long as that's like that, I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
So, let Kelly do it. She's closer to the house, so.
Well, and then my family also knows that I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, in the most literal means of that term.
Yeah.
If this is what it says,
Right.
this is what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
If it was, hey, guess what? All my shit's going to get burnt. Nobody's keeping anything.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what's going to happen? Everything is going to get burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yep.
Because
That's what you wished for.
that's what they wanted.
Yep.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Yep.
So
I'm waiting for my dad to contact me. I don't know if it'll ever happen, or since he's married, if my stepmom's going to be the executor of what's happening. But for a while there, my dad, he contacted me and said, hey, this is what I want just in case something happens.
Okay.
But his brother was the executor. He tabbed my oldest uncle. So his next down brother to be the executor in case something happened. This is in between marriages and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, and now they don't talk, and it's like, okay, I don't expect anything. I expect to get a phone call saying, hey, this is what happened. This is what we're doing. She's already taking care of everything. Cool. Let me know when I need to show up.
All right, cool.
Do you need anything? I'll take time off. I'll come help out. Whatever you need. And so that'll be you might get a call one day and be like, dude, not a good time. This is what's happening.
I'll be like,
so,
all right, you want to talk?
nope.
You want to cry?
I'll handle it. I'll get through it.
You want to cry?
Yeah. So
I'll come
he's
up.
already told me I get his toolbox and all that shit. So I'm like, cool. He's got a lot of tools.
I'll come up.
Yeah.
I'll let you cry on the shoulder.
Nah, we're
It's
good.
okay.
That's why I have a wife. But
Well, you get to cry on the boob. Just one, not the other. I am not wrong. I am not wrong. I'm not wrong.
He flashed the camera in between shows too, so
Well, it was a webcam.
it was that one, wasn't it?
That was a webcam.
Oh, I wasn't recording.
I know.
Okay, dick.
It was chest height. Of
Okay.
course I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you did it the last time we were in the house. I would fuck me. Would you fuck me? I put that shit in there too. The last episode we had in the house.
I know. I saw that. I was just like,
Fuck.
would you fuck me?
Fuck me.
I'd fuck me.
So, but yeah,
Yeah. Get that image out of your mind.
we can't be a fucking totally serious freaking podcast. We can have some fun a little bit.
We are serious to a point.
Yeah, and then everything's out the window after that. So.
Yeah. A tangent.
Yeah. But yeah,
Squirrel.
so I mean, if you're going through something, find somebody you can trust and you can talk to about stuff. I mean, that's the whole point of being human. You can't clam up and not, talk to somebody. You have to find somebody. You have to find your person to help you out.
Exactly. If you internalize everything,
Mm-hmm.
it's not healthy.
There's times I've called Martell. Hey, dude, what are you guys doing? Let me pick your brain. I have questions about things. There was one time I went down. Caleb was getting his eye worked on. He was getting an eye exam, and he was messaging me. And I was pulled up, and I was like, he just fucking called me out of the blue. I've told this story before. He just called me. We talked for like an hour. Just bullshitted for an hour, dude. It was so cool talking to him. I haven't talked to that cat in a while.
Huh.
So that was before we recorded this last part. Like I did, he called me one weekend, like about this time last year when I was on vacation. He's like, "What are you doing? Nothing. Want to record?"
Okay.
Yeah. So I sat at the bar and recorded with him. It was fun. It was a great time. But you just need somebody. If you don't have a support group, then what the fuck?
I mean, it doesn't even have to be a huge support group.
No, it could be a support group of one,
Yeah.
and not yourself.
Yeah. Another person has to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Let's
AI.
Let's face it. Sometimes your mental health is fucked up because of you thinking about shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who doesn't overthink things?
I'm the king of fucking overthinking things, especially when my dumb ass is fucking tired.
All we have to do is look out the door.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Mm-hmm.
We made that so much more complicated than
Oh, yeah.
it needed to be.
Mm-hmm. But it functions so good.
I know. And we're still not done with
Nah,
it.
we're still working on it. We worked on it a little bit today. Maybe if we get done soon, we'll fucking try to knock some more of it out. But
Maybe.
so
Yeah.
we're struggling with it a little bit. But the door itself functions as it should. So
Oh, of course.
it's just making it look pretty now. Adding lipstick to it.
Lipstick on a pig.
Yep, pretty much.
Still a pig.
Still a pig
Um.
until you put it in a dress
Yeah. Then her name's Melania.
and take it to the farm.
Oh.
Too soon? It's
Maybe.
only been 25 years.
Oh. Ouch.
I went to 4 of them. You take your pick. I don't give a fuck. So anger
yeah.
issues. You want to do that one next? Let's do anger issues. That's a good one.
No, we want to talk about anger.
Let's talk about anger because I'm German and Irish and I have a short fucking fuse. My build to anger is real fucking quick, but if you give me 10 minutes, I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Work does it to me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come say something like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like it's an instant reaction, and I gotta fucking think about it. Like, hey, Corey, you gotta calm down. You're on a heavy piece of equipment. You can't fucking just fly off at the handle. You've got to calm down. You got to know what you're doing. Yeah, you're working. I know.
No, I'm listening.
Okay, yeah, I'm just like.
No, I'm
I have stories
I'm
about it.
legitimate.
Yeah.
I'm legitimately
like-
listening.
Like, motherfucker, I've just gone through all this shit. I know.
No, I am quite legitimately
like-
listening.
It's a clusterfuck sometimes. Like there's people who don't live in their head and they are blissful about stupid shit. And there's people like me who I don't overanalyze shit because I don't like I told you in the past. I don't care about politics. I don't care about this or that or the other.
I don't know.
And it doesn't live in my headspace, right? And I'm happy that it doesn't. But then there's other times it's like for no absolute fucking reason. I'm arguing with myself over stupid shit that doesn't fucking matter. with people who don't know that I'm arguing with them. I'm having arguments in my head with my wife, and she's like at home, just at work. No big deal. Doesn't even know I'm having a day. I'm going through the argument in my head, like, okay, if she says this, I'm going to say this. You know, it's like.
I think everyone does that.
But it's like to the point where like I can do my job, and it doesn't faze me. Like I don't miss a beat doing. Like I've gotten so good at it that it doesn't bother me. And I've gotten 4 hours sleep, so that's a lot of the issue. I will tell you that right now. I don't sleep.
Not healthy.
Yeah, not healthy at all. So that's probably because of my fucking my physical health and everything else. So I'm sure I have high blood pressure. I'm sure I have anger issues I haven't dealt with for fucking 45 years.
Oh, I know for a fact I have anger issues.
Oh, I do too. So I think paintball, when I played paintball, helped me get through a lot of that shit. Because I could go out and shoot somebody and they're like not dead.
Yeah, it's paintball.
Yeah.
Careful about saying shooting somebody.
Well, I could mark somebody.
Yeah.
There you go. But it's like, you know, I could do that, and I'm being physical, and I'm getting exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I stopped doing it because it wasn't fun anymore, or I got not good at it, or my knees gave out on me, or whatever the situation was when I stopped, shit going on here at the house, Logan's health.
Yeah.
That was a lot of it, was Logan's health. My knees were shit. I beat myself up for years. My knees just went to shit. I can't do it no more.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. How many times I told you I've watched paintball videos? I want to get back into it. And
A
I sit
lot.
there and I know I physically cannot do it anymore.
Oh, there's plenty of things that I know I physically can't do, and it's like, fuck.
That would be so much fun to do, but you know what? I can't do it.
It's
And that in itself is another fuck.
And you're looking at it going, I know I can do that.
I know I can. My brain is like, you're so still in it. You know you can do it. You know you have all
but your body goes.
You know mentally you have all the reflexes to do it. Your knees are like, nope. No, you're not. Don't you even fucking try.
And then, you know, your body's going, I'll let you do it once.
Yeah. Just to get a taste.
You'll have fun.
I went 3 years ago because I bought hockey skates. I'm going to go to the chiller. I took Kinsey with me. I've told the story many times. It took me 2 hours to get around the rink twice. I kept fucking falling. No ankle strength. Absolutely no ankle strength. Could not do it. It took me an hour to get my skates on. Because they were new. They weren't broken in.
Yeah,
and trying to get your foot inside new skates and trying
leather,
to get them laced
all
up.
that. Yeah.
It was a pain in the ass to get skates on. I'm like, okay, I got them on. That's half the battle.
Right?
Now I get on the ice.
Well, getting on the ice is the easy part.
Yeah.
Staying on the ice.
Staying upright on the ice.
That is the hard part.
Yeah. So after that happened, I was like, I'm putting them on the shelf. One of these days, if I lose 20, 30 pounds,
maybe.
Yeah, I will try again. But right now, I'm not at that point. I have so much shit going, and that's another thing. You've piled so much shit in your life.
Oh yeah.
You don't make time to get back to that.
Well, I've
And that
noticed.
causes my anger issues.
I've noticed that. You know, it is always go, 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 and it's not.
98% of the time.
I need to take time out to focus on me.
Yeah.
But it is such a grind culture that we have, and in order to quite literally survive, you have to work ridiculous hours. You have to keep a ridiculously open schedule.
Do you know what's going to happen? You never know from one day to the next what's going to happen.
Exactly.
You can have I am so skilled. I have everything planned out to the day.
And then, boom.
Someone throws a monkey wrench in and it just fucks you up for weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, 2 weeks ago...
Oh, I have a perfect example.
I have one, too. 2 weeks ago, we came back from... We were going to grocery shop, and I looked at Mandy, and I was like, hey, can I just have a video game day? Can I just sit and play... Can I just not have a day where I'm responsible for anything? Can I just sit on the couch and play video games? She said, yeah. I said, cool. We got home. We got the groceries out. The kids put the groceries up. I sat on the couch, and I sat and watched TV. I didn't play video games. I wanted to play video games. She went in the other room and did puzzles because she's like, Corey's going to play video games.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I turned the Xbox on, and I watched fucking YouTube or Netflix, wherever the fuck I was watching that day, hoping she would say, well, he's not playing video games. Maybe I should go sit with him. And I didn't yell into her or nothing. And it sucked because I was like, I really want to play video games. And I was sat there and I was like, it's like, this is a really bad analogy. Like when you take your chick out to go to dinner and she doesn't know where she wants to go to eat. That was me trying to figure out what video game I wanted to play.
So you had too many options.
Too many options. Way too many options.
Halo.
No, I don't have Halo. I was going to play Fallout 4 again, but I was like, I've already done everything I can on Fallout 4.
Start a new campaign.
I was going to. I've already restarted it 4 times and I'm blown through it. Like, I blew through it in days. But it's like, I don't have anything new. And we went to, like, the week before I'd gone to GameStop to see if they had anything. Like, I was like, let's go see what they have because I have no idea what's even out.
Right.
And I looked and I was like, that's cool, but I'm not paying $70 for a fucking video game. That's fucking ridiculous.
Dude, video game price is
That's
ridiculous.
You can get the Game Pass and stuff on Xbox, but that in itself is fucking it's expensive too.
It's like $25.
Yeah. My kids have it. I should just sign in and do what I want on it, but I don't. Like by the time I got home and sat down and had something to drink, like a iced tea or water, whatever the fuck I was drinking that day, I was like, I don't want to do that now. I feel like I'm being stationary. I got vapor locked.
Yeah.
Like, I should be up doing something. I should go out and work in the studio. I should go do this, or I should do that. I have a fucking front door I need to fucking fix in the house. I just sat on the couch. I got vapor locked. I physically could not make myself get up and go do anything.
Yeah, it sucks.
It does suck. There's too much going on.
And you're like,
too many projects, and I don't know where to start. I gotta pick one and just go. And I just vapor locked.
It's you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and you're like,
well, I told you I came out here. I took the door apart to put the selectors in.
yeah,
The things we made for the selectors. I had to it was like 6, 7 o'clock at night. I was like, I have to go out and do it. If I don't do it tonight, it's gonna be another week before I have time to go out there and do it. It's gonna eat me alive till I go out and do it. Let's just go fucking do it. So I came out here, turned the heat on, put music on, and I fucking got it done. And it took me 20 minutes. Literally pulled the door apart, fixed the fucking one wiring issue I told you we had, and then put them in and put the door back together. I was like, okay.
Now, where the remote is for it?
That's probably in that box down there somewhere, if I had to guess. But
I bet you the remote's in the door.
it's not in the door.
Just
That's one thing I checked. I was like, it's not in the door. Okay, it's not in the door. Yeah.
I bet you
I've
the
lost
remote's
it.
in the door.
We have LED lights in the door, and I can't find the remote for it. And it's blinking red, green, and blue the entire fucking time. So
I'm like, I bet you it's in the door.
it's not in the door. I checked. So, but yeah, it's like and that's the best analogy. You get vapor locked.
Yeah, you have so many options that you don't know
where to start and what you want to do.
Exactly.
You should start with the easiest thing and knock it out. That's the way. It's a victory. I tell people that at work when they come down to work in my area. We do paperwork, and sometimes it's just shit ton of paperwork. I said you start with the easiest one, the one that only has 3 or 4 in it. You knock that one out, everything else is cake. You're already in the mood to do it. Knock that easy one out. It's an easy victory. Everything else is cake after that.
Well, I kind of go a different route when it comes to work. I go
You've got
after
so many other aspects and everything else that go in what you have to do. But
I go after the hardest run
okay,
because that is going to be the most time consuming,
right?
the most mentally taxing, and quintessentially the one that's going to piss me off the most.
Right. You get past that, and you're pretty much gravy afterwards.
Like
so
Friday, I'm like, cool. I have figured out a way that they don't have to build a drop in this room, and I can make it work. I just have to do this, and that. You know, I'm getting it going. Go to put the 3-inch up, you know, to continue the run.
right.
Doesn't fucking fit.
At what point do you start throwing shit?
At that point.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I have just wasted easily 2.5 hours. And it's like,
How fucking frustrating is that bullshit?
it's incredibly.
Yeah. I do that shit all the time, dude. You're not alone.
Well, I have spent at least 3 hours working on this. I have used X amount of material.
I'm not any further when I started.
And I have hit a wall. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, what the absolute fuck?
Yep.
And It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Mhm.
Out of everything that could have happened.
You have a quick to build anger like I got then.
Well, I get very angry. Okay. So, I get angry.
Mm-hmm.
I become irate.
Yeah.
I either then go silent
I'm a silent person. Yep.
or I blow up.
I have done all of those. You're not alone.
Now, most people that know me, if I go silent, they're like, okay, he's pissed.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Yep.
Give him about 15, 20 minutes. He'll be fine.
I'm good. I've had time to think about it. Okay, I know what my plan is now.
It's
Let's
like,
go.
all right, I'm fucking pissed.
Yep.
I'm beyond pissed. This is the issue. I at least need to say something. After I say it, I'm going to be better.
Oh, I do that shit all the time. If Arthur, because Arthur was supposed to show up today. He's my supervisor. He's told me, he goes, if I come down and give you bad news, I know to let you vent for about 5 minutes. You're good after that, and you're back where you're supposed to be at, and you're on point. He knows that. He knows if he's got to come down and say, hey, I got this revision 2 hours ago, and no one checked it, and I have to bring it to you now. He knows I'm gonna be fucking pissed because I'm X amount ahead already.
And you're going to end up throwing shit.
I can't throw anything because that'd be bad. But
You're mentally throwing it.
yeah, I'm instant pissed.
And you're like,
That's a new glossary word.
who the fuck fucked this up so fucking bad that they didn't even fucking tell me
Insta pissed.
2 fucking hours ago when this fucking happened? Are you fucking serious?
Especially when it's out of your control. If you fuck up, there's only one person you can be mad at.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But if someone else fucks up your world,
Oh, yeah.
they're public enemy number one till you get over it.
Now here's something. I've had to go through anger management classes.
Have you really?
Yes.
I just grew up as an angry kid.
Because of high school.
Okay.
So,
I can see that.
long story short.
Very long.
No, it's long story short.
We're trying to be serious, but I'm gonna fuck with him the entire time. Just
You can try. My group of friends were harassed by another group of students in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We had done everything that we had to do. You know, we told teachers, we
Is
told...
this the Jets and the Sharks kind of thing?
No.
Okay.
We told teachers, assistant principal, guidance counselor.
We're going through that shit right now.
We even went all the way up to the superintendent of the schools. Nothing ever happened. They finally pissed me off. I went off on the deep end. Nobody got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody got hurt.
Thankfully.
I slammed my fist down on, you know, the big long folding tables in schools.
Yeah.
Instead of it folding like it's supposed to when you push down on one
end.
side,
Yeah.
I slammed my fist down on one side. The other side went up into the air.
So those who have not seen Tony pissed off, I've seen a bit of it. Tony being pissed off. I've seen the quiet Tony.
Yeah.
I've seen the quiet. I just let the boy breathe. He went out in the backyard. Just during the podcast.
Fuckface.
Yep. I just let him do his thing. I was like,
That was the night that Fuckface was
around and found out.
Fuckface.
he fucked down and found out.
And
About a year ago. About a
that-
year ago to this week.
that was such a good conversation
And he had to fuck around and find out.
that was going on. And that happened.
We couldn't use a bit of it either. So that was my frustration because it's like we just lost all that. We just lost all that footage. But nothing you can do about it.
No. But
I mean, either I put it out there and we.
no.
No, I don't really want to talk about it anymore. But it's like you either overcome and move on, or it eats you alive.
Well,
And that's a lot of what's going on with me right now. Which is why we have 2 skulls down there with fucking firecrackers on top of them. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with them yet. But
light them.
Yep. I put there's some other shit I gotta do to them first. But I want to test one out first and then see if it actually does, and then I'm gonna record them. So, but
You know that's going to be fun.
yeah.
So,
But it's like that. It's been a year. It still lays heavy on my soul.
Yeah.
Back to fucking not getting over shit. It's just I said what I had to say to him. I got over the physical part of it. The mental part's still there. There's nothing I can do about it until I do something about it. There's nothing I can do about it. So,
It-
which is why there will be a short video or something coming out, or short. I said a short film. It's like 10, 15 minutes of what I had planned, but basically talking about this shit.
yeah.
So,
And then, there needs to be a release,
there.
but
Like I said, you need to trust somebody. Anybody listen to this? If you're a loner, like I can only trust myself. That's fine. You can rely on yourself.
self-reliance is perfectly fine.
Always rely on yourself. Be your number one person. Be your own fucking cheerleader. Hey, I got this. Ain't no big deal.
Yeah,
When it comes to hard times, you need somebody.
exactly.
I can't tell you how many times Tony's called and say, "Hey, are you free?" Tony's called me. Let's talk, dude.
Let's see. One time, yeah.
Yeah.
We won't go into that.
No, but he had a rough week, and he's like, "Hey, dude, are you free?" Yep. Call me.
I had a really bad week.
Yep. We get on Skype and we talked for fucking. It was fucking 2:00 in the morning when I went to bed. I was like, God damn, Tony's still up at fucking 2:00 in the morning. That
Yeah, I
must
know.
be fucking bad.
Way past Matlock.
Yeah. He was into fucking. He was into fucking infomercials and fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on fucking Nick at Night. So
But
those that are old enough to know who Nick at Night is.
like, nothing ever happened to the kids, but one happened to piss his pants. Honest to God, the guidance counselors and school officials decided that, hey, I need anger management.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to anger management.
Right.
And they ask, hey, why are you here? Tell them, they're like, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Mm-mm.
And I went, nope. I wonder why I have anger issues over this.
Yeah. And we're going through a lot of that with Kinsey and all her shit right now because I guess I can tell the story. It's not that really that big a deal. But my ex neighbor, her and her daughter didn't get along. Kinsey and her daughter didn't get along.
Oh, they were
And
friends for the longest
They
time.
were friends for a while. And we found out that the daughter is talking shit about Mackenzie
Again?
still, which led to them not being friends. And it got to the point where people up the street are like coming down saying, your wife and your daughter said X about my wife and my daughter. And it's like, I'm
Who?
saying, people
What?
live up on the corner. It's a huge freaking. I'll tell you
But
after
it's
this
like,
shit.
huh?
Yeah, it's like, it's
What?
really a huge freaking thing. I'm getting dragged into it, and I have nothing to do with it. Like, why the fuck am I getting dragged into this? Like, if you just keep your fucking mouth shut and stop making stories up, there's no drama. The thing we're going through with that, excuse me, we're going through right now is most of, like 90% of Mackenzie's bullies that she's had at the school that she goes to no longer go to school there. But they're still causing issues for her.
Mm-hmm.
They're calling the parents, the parents of the bullies are calling Kenzie's parents, the friends of her parents.
Okay.
So like her friends' parents. And causing issues with them now. Over Kenzie. She has not done a damn thing wrong.
People like drama.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that I can come up with.
So I dealt with the one because she tried to throw a bunch of shit in my face. And I was like, I've been around mental health and people being assholes and everything all my life. You cannot one-up me. I'm a Marine when it comes to this shit. So
I'm an
can fuck-
asshole.
I'm
I'm really
huge
good at being an
I'm
asshole.
really good at being, but I didn't give her anything that she could ever bring back on me. Like she kept egging me on to say something, and I wouldn't give it to her. So she just kept egging it on. I'm like, you're not going to get anything out of me. First off, just quit while you're ahead. You're not going to get anything out of me. Just stop.
I
So-
told my boss
Mhm.
that, don't get me wrong, I am an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm really good at being
You're
an
everybody's
asshole.
asshole though. You're a likable asshole.
Like, I am really good at being an asshole, but I get shit done.
Yeah.
Don't make me be an asshole.
Yeah.
Because you won't like me.
No.
And he was
I'm the
just
same
like,
way.
he went, what do you mean by that?
If
Now,
I'm pushing the corner, I come out fighting. I don't run.
every single fucking issue will be brought to light.
Yep.
And who do you think it's going to look bad on?
Yep. So,
But back to anger management.
yeah. And so The next bully's mom started some shit, and Mandy reached out to say, hey, we need to stop this. And she tried to do the exact same bullshit that my neighbor did. Because them two are friends now. So all the same shit that my neighbor said to me was being said to my wife. And it's like, oh, I know who your friend is. I already know where this is going.
Okay.
So Mandy, I think, reached out to Kenzie's friend's parents and said something, and I haven't heard anything back. So hopefully it's starting to die down. But they're like, we've gone to the superintendent of the school. Like, you don't even go to the same fucking school system anymore. Why just let it go? Why you're letting your daughter make up shit, tell you you're believing her because your daughter does nothing wrong.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it is. Now, I will tell you this. If my daughter, or any of my kids for that matter, did anything wrong, and I had proof,
Fucked up.
yeah. No more cell phone, no more Xbox, no more TV. You can sit and stare at the wall. I don't care. You're going to learn from your mistake.
You gonna get fucked up.
But you've done nothing wrong. So, for a while, there was a running gag. Like, the X amount of days since we've had an accident at work.
Yeah.
I was going to put one up that says X amount of days since Kenzie's had drama at school.
Shit.
So, I said that something to her this week.
2 days.
Yeah. It's been about a week. I think we're getting better. But
Well, that's good.
It's like as soon as it dies down, something just,
Always.
here you go.
Always.
It's always that, and it's that. We moved away from drama because Caleb was having a bunch of drama where he was going to school. To move here, to get away from all that, completely different school system, and guess what? It fucking found us again.
Somehow.
I know people want to say, well, the common denominator is the Islanders, but you don't know the Islanders, so we keep to ourselves. We always have.
Don't fuck with me. I
Yeah.
won't fuck with you.
Exactly. Because I will win.
Like,
You better blow my knees out and fucking shoot me in the forehead because I'm getting up every fucking time.
well, we already know your needs are shit.
I'll still get up, though. I'm like, if I hobble around, I'm fucking taking someone out with me.
Come on, Peggy.
Right. But it's like Joe Pesci said, in the movies. He's like, you better fucking shoot me in the head. Because I will get up every fucking time.
Right?
I don't quit. I really don't. And I will burn bridges on the way. I don't give a
I have
fuck.
never burned bridges. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Right.
about. But back to anger management.
Yeah. I should probably go have. But that's why I have my wife.
Well, you see,
Because I can vent to her and she's like, okay, what do we need to get past this? And I tell her and she's like, okay.
anger management class,
Mhm.
if you want to call it a class, has taught me
A talking to?
has taught me a few things.
Yeah.
If you become angry, remove yourself from the situation.
With the situation keeps coming back and biting you in the
Well,
ass.
hold on.
Okay. I'm probably jumping ahead. So,
It's first thing you do, remove yourself from the situation.
Mhm.
That's making you angry.
Mhm.
First thing, if they continue, go, you're making me angry. I need to walk away before I become angry.
before I become violent.
Because that's the next
That's the
step.
next step is,
It's, I have told you that I need to walk away.
Mhm.
You're continuing to attack.
yeah,
And I go,
you need to move.
you
leave me
need
alone.
to stop.
Yep.
Because I'm becoming angry.
Mhm. People don't want to hear that, though. They want to get what they have to say out.
Oh, we don't know anyone that was like that.
No, ever.
Because he's going to get to the truth.
Yeah. There's a special circle in hell for him.
Yeah. He'll get there.
Yep. Whether he believes in it or not, he's going to roast in hell. So,
Whatever version of hell
he believes in it. Yeah, that's where he's going. But I digress because we're not talking about that bullshit no more. So,
and they've always said, remove yourself from the situation. Take slow, deep breaths.
Mm-hmm.
Do it to at least the 10 count. And then if you're not feeling any better, do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Well,
9,
it's
10.
it's one of those, okay, I'm fucking pissed.
Until you beat their face into the ground.
I need to walk away
Yeah.
before I get even more irate.
Yep.
Just go,
Yep. I've told you stories about my dad and things that he's done and he said, and it's like, okay, I'm not that person, but I get where he's coming from, and I would totally do it in a heartbeat if I had to.
There
So-
is a certain. I still had a pencil in my
Yeah, you
ear.
did. I've had it all day.
Yeah, go figure.
That's common knowledge, though. You
I
went to
know.
Hayner with a fucking pencil in your head.
I'm sure Greg and them laughed.
Was he gonna measure
But-
or something?
But there is a certain tool that doesn't work on my van.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say they probably have a pill for that, but that's
No, the entire purpose of this tool is for me to throw.
okay. It's a broken tool, and you've made it more broken.
It was a broken tool. It was broken when I got it. Because I asked for a broken tool. I don't care what the fuck it is. When I get pissed off,
Yeah.
give me something that I can throw
Yeah.
that I'm not going to get in trouble for.
Yeah.
And
They gave you a squeak toy, didn't they?
the shop guy went, here you go. It was,
It's a monkey wrench.
no, it was a hammer.
Oh,
The shaft on it
snap.
broken.
Gotcha.
Well, it's not completely
It's not the head.
broken.
It's not the head, is it?
No, it's the handle.
Okay.
It's a wooden hammer that,
The head snapped off of it.
almost.
Did you finish breaking the head off of it?
I throw it outside,
Okay. You're not going to confirm or deny this, are you?
so it hit something softer
Okay.
than
Stomachs.
cement, ground.
Soft spot on heads.
And it's one of those, okay, I'm pissed. I'm just going to fucking throw it,
Mhm.
and I'll feel better because, I'll get it out of my system. Like,
Right.
fuck this. Fuck you. Fuckity, fuck. Next logical step.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Yep.
Toss it into the fuck it bucket. No, I have a fuck it hammer that I'm going to fucking throw. If it fucking breaks, oh well. It's already fucking broken. Who the fuck cares?
Right.
I become very eloquent with the fuck word.
I've used fuck 3 times in the same sentence before. It's great.
I've had people come up to me and go, wow, you don't have patience, do you? And no, the fuck I don't.
I have plenty of patience.
I am not known for my patience.
I have plenty of patience. I have very much. You've seen what we've had to deal with in the past, being on the show. How many times I've fucking had to say something, and I have patience. Just don't fuck with me.
No, don't
Now,
fuck with your
don't-
family.
That you can fuck with me all you want. I don't really. I mean, for all intents and purposes, unless you're trying to put hands on me, you're okay.
Oh, we fuck with each other all the
Yeah,
time.
fuck. It's breaking ball. That's not fuck. That's breaking balls. That's what
Like-
guys do, and it's fun, and it's
We bust each other's balls.
so much fun. We break Alan's balls too. It's so much
Like-
even easier.
It's
He's such
closer
a
to the
fucking
ground.
target.
You don't have to lift your foot so high.
No, not at all. You have to aim down though.
Yeah.
But
it-
I get what you're saying, and it's just like, where does it stop though? You got to be the one that stops it.
Yeah. You have to remove yourself.
You mentally have to stop it.
Yeah.
Whether you physically stop it or not, you mentally have to stop it.
Exactly. That is the hardest thing when it comes to anger is you have to realize that it is all within yourself to control it.
Yep. Whether someone wants to fuck with you or not.
Now it is never good to internalize your anger.
No, it is not.
It is not good to let that little deep-seated bubble just fester.
Yep. Because they'll be cutting that part out of your colon later in life. So.
Because at some point over something so super trivial, you might actually hurt somebody that you care about. I'm not saying physically.
Right.
You might actually hurt somebody that you care about, you genuinely love.
Yeah.
And after that happens, there is no coming back from it.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, and I'm not going to say what caused me to get into the mood I was in, but I was in a mood. And I'm at work, and I thought back to the movie Falling Down.
Falling down.
Guy goes to work, he fucking flips out, leaves, goes on a rampage in L.A. It's got Michael Douglas in it.
I don't think I've
He's got
seen
a
that
buzz
one.
cut and glasses. He's carrying a briefcase, white shirt,
White.
button up, short
Yep.
sleeve, tie,
I
falling down.
know.
Where he fucking flips out and he just.
Yeah, I know the movie. I know of the movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I started rationalizing, like, I totally understand why that guy did what he did. Like, I had that thought in my head all night long. I was like, I could totally just fucking flip out right now.
Okay.
In my head, it would be justified. The cops aren't going to think what I did was justified, but in my head, flipping out and doing what I had to do to get past my anger issue, what's going to cause me to get past it, totally justified.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
My anger that I have towards fuckface, can never match your Mandy. It can't.
No.
My
As you were a part of it,
my
adjacent.
wife.
you were adjacent a part of it.
My wife is hesitant
Mm-hmm.
if I were to ever see him.
Yeah.
Because
Nothing good's going to come from it.
when I see evil, I speak out.
Mm-hmm.
If evil is evil, it's evil.
Mm-hmm.
There's no good thing
We
when it
talked
comes
about
to
this
evil.
earlier. But yeah, I agree.
And
It's
in that form of evil, things need to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it is not my prerogative for certain things to happen.
right.
But
Yeah.
I have no qualms beating him to within an inch of his life.
Do I wish ill will against him?
I wish I would be the person to
Definitely.
do it.
Definitely, I wish. And I'm not that kind of person. I'm not one that wants to hold grudges. I'm not one that. I don't want that shit living in my headspace because I want shit to happen and be gone. I don't want to have to deal with it. I want it to be gone. He's not part of my life anymore, and it's better that way.
And
This what we have here, so much better.
it's 1,000 times better
Yeah.
now that he's not a part of it.
Yeah, but in saying that, I'd be remiss saying, okay, he's family, and I miss my family. But what he's done, I will never forgive.
And you'll never forget.
I will never forget. And in that point, I'm living with a.
How the fuck do I actually come to grips with this?
There's no coming to grips to it. I think that's just something that's going to be
It
a grudge that I hold for the rest of my life. Unfortunately.
he's gonna have to pay the piper.
Yep. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, or fortunately for me, but unfortunately for him, you know, I've heard things that have happened to him since then, and I'm like, I don't. Here's another thing: you can't laugh at karma.
The only reason
You can understand karma, and you can be like, okay, because I've learned this in life. You cannot laugh at karma. You can't say that person's done me wrong, and their come up has come up and got them now. You cannot laugh at that because you know what's going to happen.
because it's gonna come right back to you.
Karma's going to turn its head and be like, fuck you, motherfucker. Now it's your turn.
What I laugh at
Mhm.
is like, oh fuck.
That's what I
That
said.
and it's I'm not laughing
It's not and
at the circumstance. I'm not gonna laugh at the
he got his
circumstance.
just desserts for what he's done.
And
so
it's
far.
like, oh fuck, are you fucking shitting me? Oh, okay.
Okay, well that's.
Well, fuck.
Then when our mutual friend told us what was going on with him, and I was like, okay. I didn't laugh. I told my wife and my daughter, and they laughed. But it wasn't for me to laugh. I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. That fucking sucks, but he deserved it.
It sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
100% it sucks.
So, I hope his fucking dick falls off.
I hope he giggles when he shits and he shits when he giggles.
I hope that he catches a disease and blood comes out of his eyes and vultures come down and they don't fucking pick him to death because they want him to rot to hell.
No, my whole stance on
I'm sorry if that's harsh, but
like
knows the story. He knows the story. He knows I'm on point with it. So
my
And I will never
whole
tell the
thing when it comes to like wanting to curse somebody. It is not one of detriment, just more of an annoyance.
Yes. You've clearly said how you didn't like your assistant. But that's more of annoyance, not...
Yeah,
And he's a fucking idiot. So, I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. You don't know me.
he is the same age as I am.
It's probably the way he grew up. Doesn't know any better. But people can change the way that they act.
I'm sorry. I grew up... Because if I say this the wrong way, it looks horrible.
Don't say it then.
So, the things that happened to me have made me who I am.
Right. You can't forget that.
Now, would
Are
I
you going out and beating people to death
Well,
because
what-
you're having a
would-
manifestation of who that person is in your head? That's bad.
Would I wish that to happen to anyone else? Hell no.
Fuck no.
But if it wasn't because of those certain circumstances, I would not be the person that I am.
Yeah.
I think I am a stronger person because of it. Do I agree? Do I appreciate what happened? Fuck no.
You don't know the amount of restraint it took that night. You absolutely have. I mean,
I
me,
can't.
You've known me for a year.
I-
You almost 2
No,
years now.
2 years.
2 years. Because you've been on the show since 2023. So you know, easily
I
going
can't.
Going on 2 years. You don't
I
know,
can't.
You don't know the restraint.
I can't.
Because you know what I have in my house.
And again, I can't say
Yeah.
that I know the restraint because I can't.
It took a lot of restraint.
I do.
It would have been easy.
I'm trying to.
You're trying to be politically about it. I see where you're coming from. I'm just
No,
I'm
I-
not trying to. I'm
No.
not trying to back you in the corner so you say something. I'm just saying.
No,
it's-
I'm trying to describe said situation without describing said situation.
Gotcha.
There are certain things.
Someone should never do to somebody else.
No, there are certain things that you have that I don't,
Okay, I see where you're going. Yeah, I got you.
and I cannot cope
You're right.
the way that you did
Yep.
because I don't have the requisite knowledge.
Right. I'll go.
I
I agree. with you.
think that is
That's
like
very
the,
eloquent there. Thank you.
I
get what
think
you're
that is the most succinct. Wow,
talk much.
succinct.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason it was just like, hey, no, come in now. But I think that is the best way that I can put that without leaving
giving away what happened. Yeah, I got you. But it's like
I cannot say how I would react in your situation.
Yep.
Now I have a pretty good idea,
Oh,
and
if I was just a little bit more angry, things would have been different. But I had to show restraint, and it sucked because I didn't want to show restraint.
I'm not known for that.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not known for my patience.
I have, like I told you, I have a very quick build anger. Very, very quick. I can turn it on and turn it off like a light. So, for me to be like, out.
Okay, so we'll be back after this commercial break.
Yeah. News from Hayner. Hey, everybody. If you like whiskey like we do, you should definitely check out Hayner Distilling. They're located at 619 Lincoln in Troy, Ohio. That bottle shop is open Thursdays and Fridays 12 to 5 and Saturdays 12 to 3. Or look them up on ohlq.com to see if your local liquor store carries Hayner. Our home away from home and your next favorite bottle. If you want to talk about it, cool. If you don't want to talk
You
about
can allude to so much stuff.
come and drink
and-
whiskey with us and just laugh.
And if you just need to go, hey, I need to unload, we'll go, okay.
Yeah, cool. We won't put it in. How many times have we said, this is just for us?
Dude, how many times have we gone, hey, I need to vent?
Yeah. So, but that's,
And
like I said, I have a sixth sense
we
about
don't
that.
know why.
It's really fucking weird. I
But
can't.
we just let the fucking cameras go and we just fucking talk.
Yeah.
because I know that you'll go through pick out and go,
Mhm,
ooh,
I
this
will.
was a good spot.
Yep.
And
But
it's
like it's a sixth sense. Like I can't. I think I get it from my grandmother because my grandmother was kind of a worrying person because she would always call. She always knew. She always knew. Hey, are you okay? Do you need money? What's going on? What can I help you with?
the money thing is what pisses me off the
Yeah.
most is when they go, hey, do you need money? What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
I don't need fucking money.
No, I just need peace of mind. That's all I need right now. I just need someone to vent to. My grandmother, until she passed away, was my person I would vent to. My wife and my grandmother.
And she'd be
now,
like,
now I'm
okay.
down to one person.
Okay.
And now, unfortunately, some days Mandy has to hear a brunt of it. Like it's just like I'm pissed off. Like I told her the other day, I went to get that fucking label, to ship
Yeah.
that fucking sign off. I came back to the house. I was so fucking frustrated. I wanted to throw shit. She's like, what's wrong? It's like, I went out. I've been trying to get this. I asked her the night before. I said, hey, if I send you this label, can you print it off at work and just bring it home to me? She's like, yeah, I can do that for you. When she got to work, the printer didn't work. Sure, there was issues with the printer. The person that was usually fixed the printer was not there. I was like, cool.
Beyond her ability to control.
Right. Nothing. I can't be mad at her.
I'm not mad
I
at
can't-
you.
I'm mad at the situation because I'm trying to get this taken care of because the guy keeps fucking emailing me, where the fuck's my shit at? I got to get this handled today. I had X amount of time in the morning before she left to go to work because I'm not putting my dogs up. She's here at the house. Let me go handle this before you go to work. I had X amount of time. I'm like rushing around town trying to get this fucking taken care of. I finally get it handled. I came home after the fucking library. I was pissed off. I had to take 5 minutes to think about, okay, what can I do to get a label printed right now? What's it going to cost me? Let me go get this fucking taken care of. Babe, I'll be right back. I came back. I was so fucking frustrated. I was almost in tears.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Got the fucking t-shirt.
Yeah. Dude, it's no joke.
And the sad part is, it is the littlest.
I told Mandy all the time.
Oh, hold on. And we're back from commercial break.
Yeah. I've told
So-
Mandy all the time. We can handle all the big stuff that happens in the house.
The biggest stuff we can handle,
Yeah,
but
we
when
get
it comes down to that
When
little thing,
it's not just one little thing.
it is a series of little
Little fucked
fucking
up- yep.
inconsequential things that you just
Pile
go,
up and pile up. And like, okay, I'm done.
fuck,
I'm done. I can't handle this no more.
fuck.
What are we gonna do?
Like, this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. Like, you
Little
have
things. If it was individually one little thing by itself,
not an issue.
no. But
Like-
it's six or seven things in
That
a
hit
row.
all at once.
Yes.
Always fucking all at once.
Yep.
Gotta fucking love that shit.
Yep. Fucking hate it.
But it's
But it's like if dog piles on,
and it pisses you off
then you
so much
Then you
that
vapor lock.
you vapor lock, and then you get to that point to where you don't know whether to laugh or cry
Yeah.
because you're just like,
Nope. I don't know what to do.
I don't know. Like,
Someone else handle this. I'm done.
I'm out.
I can't.
I'm done.
Tapping out. I got nothing. You know, there's days like that, and you have to rely on your person.
Well, there are days that Melissa has gone, I need you
To do X.
take care of the dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. No big deal. I'm on it.
Like, I'll let them out.
Yeah.
I'll sit with them. If you want to go upstairs because I usually go to bed at about 7.
Wow.
Because,
Matlock's coming up.
Matlock. Yeah,
Dick.
that gives me time to wind down
Yeah.
and go to sleep.
Yeah.
That is the sole purpose.
Yep.
There have been many times that I've gone, why don't you go upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
And then, when I'm usually ready to fall asleep,
Mhm.
I'll just come upstairs.
Yeah.
And we can switch.
Mhm.
Because you only have to be up with the dogs for like another hour.
Yeah.
So, you just have to make sure they get out.
Yeah.
Use the restroom, and then you can come upstairs and go to bed.
Yeah.
And she's just like,
Go
are
take
you sure?
Go take 2 hours. I got this. No big deal.
It's just like, yeah,
Yep.
go. You need to get away for a little bit?
Mhm.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
I tell Mandy that shit all the time. Like,
But her issue is, well, my issue. It is my issue.
Mhm.
I have to take responsibility of it, which I don't like doing. I have to be doing something.
yeah.
I do not like being
Idle.
stationary.
You don't like being idle.
it feels like an itch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I know something needs done. Like, what the fuck do I need to go
That's
do?
like me before work. Because I work second shift, so in my mornings is my time to do what I need to do to get ready to go to work. But it's like I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning because my internal clock goes off.
Goes
Hey,
off.
Time to get up. Whether I'm tired or not, my clock goes off. I'm up, and it's either the dog's whining, or I just wake up because I feel her moving to bed, or I gotta get up and go pee. And once I get up, I'm up. It's nothing I can do about it. I'm just up. I put my contacts in.
And you go.
Go see what the dogs are up to. See if I gotta fix something because she tore up something in the house again.
Pissed or shit.
She tore up the couch because she's tearing up the fucking couch now.
Again?
So, she tore up the little chair. Now she's working on the big couch. I'm like, I sent Mandy a picture of the couch this week. I was like, let's just go get this couch. We'll put it in the front room. Because she wants to make the front room like the pretty living room now. Just make the front room the pretty living room. They can come in and hang out with us, but when they go to bed at night, they are out. They are going to sit in our living room now. They'll have beds or whatever needs to be out there for them to calm and hang out and turn the lights off. They can go to sleep. I don't care. But it's like, how much more destruction can a dog do? Apparently a lot, because...
Oh, I could tell you.
Yeah. So, Link never tore anything up. Ever. He tore up one pair of shoes, and he tore up a pair of steel toes one time when I brought him home. And
Oh, I'd beat the fuck out of him.
I was like, dude!
Oh, no. Pure and simple reason, steel toes are expensive.
They are. These weren't overly expensive, but it was like the only pair I had. I had to go to my backups that I had from like 3 jobs ago.
Dude, I have to get new steel toes.
Me too. I've worn these ones out. They're bad. There's no amount of washing that gets the stink out of these things. And I feel bad when I stand next to people. I'm like, I know I can smell them from time to time.
Well, my thing is...
That's gross. I apologize. If anyone's been around me, you smelled my feet, I sorely apologize.
Well, I don't have... So, I have 2 pairs of boots.
Right.
One are pull-ons, one are lace-ups.
Right.
Summertime, I wear the lace-ups.
Gotcha.
Wintertime, I wear the pull-ons. Why, just easier. But the pull-ons, the right toe is completely exposed. The steel toe.
Right.
Cracks all along. You know, they're not waterproof.
Right. Kind of important in your job since you are a plumber.
The lace-ups.
Yeah.
Cracked all along the soles. No longer waterproof.
No.
And it's like, fuck. I need to get new ones.
Yeah.
Now, are they expensive? No. Have I done it?
No.
No.
I have a hard time justifying spending money on myself like that to go get shit that I need so I'm comfortable at work and shit like that. Because it's like, I've dealt with it for so long. It's just like, it's nature now. It's like, I just fucking put my shoes on and go to work.
Like, a truly good pair of steel toes is going to cost you over $200.
Yep. I'm not spending that kind of money on shoes. I haven't spent that kind of money on shoes ever in my entire life.
I did it one time.
Uh-huh. How fast do they fall apart?
The environment that I was in took 6 months.
Yep. So, I used to buy, like, the only place you can really buy Etnies skate shoes is online.
Yeah.
So we get our tax money back. I'd buy 4 or 5 pairs of shoes because I know they're going to last me 2 years because I just switch off. I wear a pair till I kill them, then I retire them. I'll keep them for like going out and work in the yard, or if I gotta go do something.
New Balances.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
New Balances that I'm wearing right now. Yard shoes.
But I'm down to 1 pair of Etnies now because I had a pair of Adidas and the fucking dog chewed up my Adidas.
Oh.
My shell, my hard shell. My nice ones, my black ones that I like. She fucking tore the back of them off. And I'm like, fuck, can't wear those now. What the fuck?
They're slip-ons.
She got in the room one day and just like, oh, there's Dad's shoes.
That's fucked.
Yeah. So, and I haven't replaced them yet. I'm looking at Chucks. I want a pair of Chucks. I've told you for a while I've wanted Chucks. I've been looking at Chucks. I like Chucks. You've always said, I thought you'd be a Chucks guy. Which put the notion, maybe let's start looking at Chucks.
The only
like
issue
Chucks.
that I have with Chucks is there's no fucking sole.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, Chucks are great.
Yeah, they're great. They're awesome. I think they look cool. But I want leather ones. I want leather Chucks. I don't want the canvas ones. I want the actual leather side ones.
I like the canvas.
Yeah. But all I'm finding right now is in my price range that I want to spend money on is the canvas ones. I'm like, I can do without because I'm not and that's why being picky is awesome for me because I get when I find what I want, I get it.
No,
It may take me 2 years to get to that point, but I'll get them eventually.
well, the best pair of boots that I've ever owned was a pair of Red Wings, and those are the ones that lasted about 6 months.
Right.
Now,
So,
are they longest lasting? No,
no.
they were comfortable.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Like
Doesn't matter what they look like as long as your feet don't hurt.
my feet didn't hurt.
Yeah. My dad had a pair of Red Wings boots that he wore work like cowboy style boots.
Yeah.
He got the heels replaced on once every year or so because we had a guy in Marysville who would fucking repair shoes.
Well,
And that guy went out of business. My dad's like, what am I going to do now?
the issue that I ran
So-
into, I destroyed the leather.
Ah. Yep.
Because they'll repair the soles for free.
Yeah.
At Red Wing.
Yep. So.
Man,
yeah,
we
it's
have
just
gone
like-
from.
He said, let's just keep this on mental health and we'll just keep it. I was like, that's cool.
It doesn't.
It
fucking
doesn't matter.
work.
We fucking tangent like a motherfucker because that's just the way our
Dude, we've
hit,
hit.
fucking show is. It's just
We've hit two things.
yeah.
We've hit two things.
And we're because we started recorder early.
Yeah.
It says 1:51 on the recorder now. So it's almost 2 hours that the
Fucking
recorder's been
hell.
running. But we talked for like 22 minutes before we started. So
And then we had about a 10-minute break.
yeah, and we had So we're about
Hour and a half.
half. Yeah.
On two things.
You said like because he said in between shows he's like let's keep it at 15 minutes each one of these. So it's like okay that's cool. Knowing in my head how you and I talk, it's not.
Well,
I'll try. It's not gonna happen.
We haven't even touched on stress.
Fucking stress.
We haven't even dealt with stress
Oh
yet.
my god, dude! Some days
No,
It's-
hold on.
I'll tell you about stress. You
I
ready?
think right now
Yeah.
would probably be the best time to shut this one down.
Oh yeah,
Because I guarantee you we can go on for at least an hour
yeah,
on stress.
yeah. Oh, I can tell you right now, it stresses me out. You ready to hear this? When you and I work so hard, and Alan's here, and we put a great video together, and fucking 7 people watch it. That stresses me straight the fuck out.
I don't care.
I know you don't. It stresses me out. I'm like, dude, that's such a good episode. Why aren't people watching this shit? What do we do wrong? Like, it just eats at me. That
We didn't do anything wrong.
no. But what could we do better? And that's what motivates me to do this shit. It's like, okay, what? It's like when you go play putt-putt golf. You play
Oh,
it,
fuck putt-putt.
right? You play putt-putt golf. The first time you ever played at a course, and you're fucking shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
You don't score. You don't not one hole in one the entire time you play. You fucking hit 4 every fucking hole
At least.
at least. If you're not fucking maxing out at 6,
I'll take the gimme.
yeah. Just put me down for 6, guys. I'm done. Pick the ball up and walk on to the next one. But it's like, if you don't stay at it,
There's
what are you gonna learn? You don't. You just learn to give up.
so there is
You didn't want to talk about it, so I'm gonna egg you right back into it.
so we'll talk about that on the next episode. So
Next time we do this.
for the Crack Skull podcast, I'm Tony.
It's me, Corey.
That's Corey,
Deuces.
and we'll talk about stress.
Later.
Bye.